This video is brought to you by my lovely patrons over on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Edalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Willow, Danny, Blessing, Avery, Maddie, Alexia, B, Max, T, Taylor, M, Lovely, Antonina, Anna, Valen, Ali, Obsessed, Brianna, Nicole, Carnations, Kristen, Tequila, Autumn, Emily, Sarah, Vanessa, Nini, Nura, Matcha, Ava, Yasmin, Leah, Kayla, Ali, Ginny, Vika, Inez, June, Elizabeth, Penguin, Sammy, Roland, Rose, Lydia, Mila, Adrian, Lexi, Bana, Chi, Madison, Beck, Jemiah, Mads, Rachel, Daisy, Honeybee, Jade, Hooves, Rose, Alyss, Caden, Sponge, AJ, Kate, Jay, Praxton, Nicole, Terry, Hollow, Rebecca, Allison, Jacqueline, Jakaria, Mina, Lilith, Ange, Jasmine, Lizard, Haley, Kiki, Illyria, Lady Demista, Zebra, Lala, Ari, Amy, Busy, Molly, Xylosaurus Rex, Lunaris Galaxia, Maya, Novastar, Annie, Tori, Ariel, Bolchi, Bree, Zael, Jenny, Beastie, Leah, Arlo, Lena, Daddy, Marcella, Aaliyah, Holly, Diana, Molly, Psych, Els, Zoe, Elsie, Louie, Billette, Bruadar, Ariana, Hallowed, Allison, Lily, Meep, Rosie, Tiana, Shell, Nix, Elena, Heba, I Am Well and Good, Emma, Guppy, Hannah, Ambi, Kit, Srami, Allison, Chirpy, Lynn, Trouble, Chloe, Caitlin, Alex, The Sweet Forever, Giselle, Kindwolf, Haley, Sim, Emmy, Jasmine, Angie, Haley, Valeria, Annabelle, Haruzu, Luna, Audrey, Saturn, Nichols, Mai, and Chloe. If you'd like to support this channel and get some pretty nifty perks such as exclusive weekly audios and novel readings, the link is in the description. And she returns from war or, work, or basically the same thing. Hello. Hi. No, hey, come on, give me a break. I'm not. No, I swear to God, I'm not. Actually, I'm not. You know me, when I'm physically exhausted, it kind of sounds similar to me when I'm a little bit, shaboozy at the bar getting tipsy. Well, I don't know why I said that. You believe that man didn't win any CMAs? Why does nobody talk about that? How incredibly and completely racist Nashville is and the country music scene. I can get Lil Nas X. A little, not the racist. No, I know. And regardless of the fact that I'm not a huge fan of Old Town Road, right? The fact that he went on to make everything but country. That was his only country song, and it was very gimmicky, and I get that, right? But Shaboozey, actual country artist, all that stuff, and they don't give him any recognition at all whatsoever. Just weird. If it was a white rapper, they would get that recognition. If it was a person of a different race that's not the normal for that genre, they always succeed and thrive, and they get the nominations. Look at Eminem, look at more recently Jack Harlow. And don't even get me started on my whole white rappers aren't actually rappers. They just make rap music because they know that there's a white audience for that. And then they transition into the music that they wanted to make the whole time, which is either country or punk. I have a lot to say about that stuff, but that's besides. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, I said at the bar getting tipsy. When I'm tired, I kind of seem like I'm a little bit twisted, but I'm not. I promise you. I'm just very physically exhausted. Very mentally taxing day. Yeah, very mentally taxing. So what I am doing right now is I am finally finished my day. I am sitting down on the couch and I am about to watch The Traitors. I've already watched it, but the new season is next week, and figured I'd catch up a little bit, I know technically it's not catching up since I've already seen all of the seasons, and I'm talking all of the seasons from all of the countries. Do you even know what I'm talking about when I say The Traitors? It's a reality TV game show, and there's a bunch of different versions from all over the world. There's a UK, Australia, New Zealand, and those are only English speaking. like it's like every country has its own Traitors because it's that immensely successful and popular. But for the U.S. version, Alan Cumming's the host, and the first season they did kind of like 50. I'm just rambling and ranting. I was gonna ask you something if you were okay with. So, how like tired are you right now? Yeah, me too. I know this is the point in the night where you would go shower and go lay down in your room and read on your Kindle or watch something, but I miss you. Yeah, I miss you a lot. I know that we've had to really pick up our hours for working, and we've really had to put in the extra effort, and because of that, we're usually really exhausted when we get home, and we don't really have the energy to expand that on each other. But I miss you, and I miss doing that, and I miss our movie nights, and I miss being close with you. So I was wondering if maybe just for tonight even we could try and do that together, if you're okay with that. Really? I mean, I'm not one to say that I'm usually oblivious, but when it comes to you, yeah, of course. You are my best friend, and I enjoy spending my time with you more than anyone else. And if you ever tell my family that, I will absolutely deny it, but it is true. Listen, they're great. They're great people. You know I love them. But they do, at some point in my life, expect me to conform to something that I'm not necessarily comfortable with conforming to. You know what I mean? Like the whole life, normal, they still have that American dream for me with the family and the kids and the white picket fence, when in all reality, I don't... Sure, there's a part of me that wants that, but I'm not necessarily 100% on it. You know what I mean? You don't judge me, ever. Unless I'm making like a really stupid decision, like getting back with an ex or being just overtly annoying. You never judge me. I can just be who I am around you, and that's okay. And I hope I provide the same sort of environment for you. And considering we are now spending most of our time at work, which is where you have to very much not be yourself and heed certain expectations, I miss having that comfy of an environment with you and that rapport. So if you're cool with chilling and, you know, hanging out together, that would be really nice. Plus, I know you're not super into game shows, reality game shows specifically, right? But from my experience, Traitors is the perfect entryway. I know you won't watch Survivor or Big Brother or anything like that with me, but maybe, just maybe, we can get you in through this hole, and maybe it'll expand. That was weird. Maybe we can introduce you to this, and it will let you branch off into eventually getting addicted to all of the other ones with me. Maybe. Just a thought. Yeah, just a thought. And no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. No. I have to say, that's not fair to use it as a bargaining chip. That I came to you with this proposition from the bottom of my heart, with kindness and caring and genuine yearning for, companionship, and you're gonna weaponize that against me. I've taught you well. No, I was going to say that. Unless I've missed something, it's been a very long time since you've gone on some dates. Or a date. Yeah, exactly. That's how I know. It's because it's the same exact thing for me. 6 months. When we when we needed to start working harder to pay the rent. Because, when you're working and then sleeping, you don't really have much time to go on dates and stuff. So if we are in the same position in that, I can only make an assumption, perhaps unfairly, perhaps fairly, that maybe you are missing what I am missing. You gonna really make me spell it out? We're both touch-starved. You think it's any less embarrassing for me to admit that? It's far more embarrassing for me to admit that than to know that about you. In my opinion, at least. Yeah, okay, no, I have a point. If you'll let me get the point off. Would you like to watch the Traitors out here with me and cuddle? Maybe, if you'd be okay with that? Really? I don't know. You got really defensive, and I was kind of expecting you to say no, but I mean, I'm really excited that you said yes. Does it not show on my face? It should show on my face. Little Spoon? Yeah, meet Little Spoon. Right, no, you. Come here. Okay, yeah. I don't know how to say this without sounding creepy or weird, but that is the good stuff. What? It is. You've been on your feet all day, huh? 'Cause you're warm. No, not in the bad way, not sweaty, just you're warm. Your body is warm. Yeah, I had the heat on pretty consistently, so makes sense. I am not. No, I'm not. I'm not sweaty. I'm not. You're just saying that to rile me up, and we should be enjoying each other's company and presence right now. So I veto what you said, because I'm not sweaty. I didn't even call you sweaty. I just said your body was warm. And if that's a negative thing, then I won't say it anymore, but I really don't think it is. Would you rather me say, oh, you have a neutral temperature body externally? Oh, your body's kind of cold. Yeah, I'm offending you with my temperature comments about your body. Okay. It's not weird. It's not weird. How is it weird? Really? Was that the setup for that? You are a goof and a half. I can't believe you did that. I can't believe you set me up like that. I'm so sorry. I covered it. I did. I covered it with my shirt. Come on. You know, maybe I shouldn't have asked you to cuddle. If you're going to do this at every single twist and turn, and you're going to just criticize me for everything I say and do, maybe this isn't a good idea. Hey. No, hey, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking around. Yeah, I am, I promise. Hey. So, absolute nightmare to get you into cuddling me. But then when the prospect of the cuddle being taken away is presented in front of you, you get nervous. Could it possibly be that this tough girl act that you're putting up in front of me is a little bit of a facade, perhaps? No, I'm not calling you out. I'm just asking a simple question. Yeah, I don't mind. It's just a question. Because it would be nice to know that you're enjoying this as much as I am. You're enjoying, yeah. Did you not hear my whole speech about how much I've missed you in my life? Why would I be joking about that? What can I do to make you believe me? And more importantly, how do you feel about this? Because you've pretty consistently been giving me a hard time about any sort of thing. I mean, no, any sort of thing. I mean, this sucks. No, this sucks because this is awkward. We've never been awkward. We've always been real. We've always been there. We've never danced around subjects. So why are we doing it now? It's not an argument. I can just tell that there's something you're feeling right now that you don't feel comfortable telling me about. And no matter how much you've teased me in the past, we've never been there before. So just tell me. I'm not going to judge you. You're not going to judge me. That's our pact to each other. Remember? Come on. It's okay. I promise. I'm here. And I'm not going anywhere. But I need you to work with me. And if I promised it wouldn't? And if I promised it wouldn't? I promise whatever you tell me right now is not going to ruin anything between us. I promise. Yes, I can. Because I'm doing it right now. Because you're great. And I'm never going to get in the way of your greatness. And I'm never going to not want to have your greatness in my life. I literally just had a whole monologue about that before you agreed to cuddle up with me, which in retrospect was maybe one of the worst decisions I've ever made because I didn't realize it would have this effect on you. Oh, that was a nice positive little thing. Oh. Okay. No, you have to let me say what I'm going to say. You can't just give me a second to process the information. I'm processing the information. Just give me a second, okay? Okay, it's all right. That's a big piece of information that I wasn't necessarily expecting to receive today. I've been kind of hoping to receive it for the past, year, but... Yeah, doofus. Yeah, because you're a doofus. I called you doofus because you're a doofus. You really can't honestly, truly believe that I wouldn't be into you? I'm not even saying this in a romantic way when I said it, but I just gave you a speech about how you're the most important person in my life and how you are the person who makes me happy and I feel comfortable being around the most out of anyone in the entire world. You don't think that could possibly insinuate that there are some romantic feelings at least there for me? Yeah. Duh. Obviously, you are impeccable in every single possible way. And I would love nothing more than to be your boyfriend. Yeah, of course. I want to spend as much time with you as possible. Don't you? You get that, right? And sure, I wanted it to be as your best friend, but like you being my girlfriend would just be like the best thing I could ask for. I'm not saying that we don't kind of act like that already, but well, we kind of do. Well, before, we started working and we kind of do. And hey, I know this is like really like, I hope you don't think that this is why I'm saying it, but we could move into a 1-bedroom and save a lot of money. We wouldn't have to work as much. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? You could kind of, have that financial freedom to work less and explore our life as a couple. I would be honored to be your boyfriend if that is what you would like. Well, I think you're right. I think a smooch is in order. Yeah. Uh-huh. You feeling better? That stress finally off your shoulders? Good. Well, then just melt into me. And let's watch the Traitors. I can't promise I won't geek out, but I can promise I won't geek out in a way that gets you riled up. So I'll calmly geek out. How about that? Okay. So for the US, it's a show where a bunch of other people who have been on reality television shows, some competitive, some not competitive, come together to a castle in Scotland. And they all live there, and they're divided into 2 groups. One group, there's like usually 3 people who are traitors. And the traitor's job is to murder the other group of people, the faithful. And there's usually maybe like 17, around that number, of the faithful. Throughout the game, the goal of the faithful is to find out the traitors. And they do this by at every night there's a round table, and the goal at the round table is for the faithful to vote out the traitors. But also every night there's a thing called a murder, where the traitors can murder a faithful.